Hi guys, welcome back to Farm Up with me, Dr. Daniel, the passionate farmer. So guys, very soon we're going to be having birds coming right inside here. You remember this chicken house, right? This is exactly why we did breed our brooder birds. The about 3,000 parent stock that we had, they were brooded from right inside here. And very soon, actually in about 6 days time, we're having birds coming inside here. We're having more layer breeders coming inside here. That means we need to get the place prepared. We've been preparing it for quite some time. Before, we thought we'd have the birds moving into another house, the upper floor of our main house. But then we've noticed that we don't have time to build another structure for another batch of birds. That means we need to work onto this place to prepare it so that we can spare that place for another batch of birds. You know, we're not doing the best thing, but we are doing the best that we can with what we have and with the space that we have to prepare the birds to come in as soon as possible. So if you're familiar with the Farm Up channel, you would be familiar with this building. This is why we did brood the birds, like I've already told you. We already have our plumbing in place. You can see these are the pipes right here. We disconnected them, as you might see, because we had to wash out the place. We had to disconnect literally everything. So there are no feeders, there are no drinkers, but we have the pipes ready on the inside. We have everything literally ready. We've washed the feeders, we've washed the drinkers about 2 or 3 times. They're outside right now, you know, they have been dried. And we're going to again disinfect them and clean them out for the next phase. So last time we did brood about 3,000, well, close to 4,000 birds inside here, and this space was more than enough. Now, because we're having about 7,000 birds moving in, it won't be enough. So we're going to have to use a bigger room. So you can see that last time we did brood the birds from inside there. This time we're going to have to use this space. This space is way bigger for brooding. You can see the feeders, like I have said. So since the space is bigger, it's a better space for brooding. We can put all the 7,000 birds in here, and then as the brooding goes along, probably after 3 weeks or so, there'll be too many for this room. Then we can have some moving over to that room. And again, you can see that these are the pipes for the drinkers. These are the hanging things. So we're going to be hanging the drinkers and the feeders. The place has been cleaned out quite nicely. We washed it the other day with soap and detergent. Actually, we've washed it about 3 times with soap and detergent. We have this ramp over here. It's not a nice option to have inside the chicken house, but it was built out of very strong concrete. We probably missed a step. We should have broken it out quite earlier on, but we didn't break it out. So we're going to have to wait and finish brooding this batch of birds, then we'll get it out, because under it, right over there, is quite hard to clean. Very, very hard to clean. It's easier with the pressure washer, but the pressure washer had a problem. The connector got messed, so we couldn't use it, and we didn't have the time to purchase another one. So we had to find other ways of cleaning it. But then that was the hardest bit of cleaning the house. The other section that was quite hard to clean out is this area. Yeah? So this section over here has our, we would say, preparation area. There were people who work inside here. This is like their changing room. You see, we have a changing room right here. So when they get in through an entrance over there, they come and change from right inside here. But the way we built it, we put wire mesh right at the bottom here. And when the birds were still inside here, the feathers would pop in and come through. So it was quite hard to clean out. We literally had to do some mini reconstruction, but we've got it done. So the job for today is quite an easy one. Just spray the place. We're spraying the place with an insecticide. The purpose of that insecticide is, of course, to kill all forms of bugs that might be inside here. All the small fleas, all the tiny larvae that could be inside here, we're going to be killing them. So I have a colleague over here. You can see him. He has a pump on his back, and we are spraying out all the insects. We want all the insects dead. And then later on today, we're going to get the disinfectant and also use it to spray. We're going to spray 2 times with the disinfectant, today and tomorrow morning. And then after that, we shall have the wood shavings coming in. Right there, you can see that we have a tank. It's connected by a pipe, of course, by a pipe, yeah? And it moves inside the house. Now, we've put inside that tank water, which we've filled with the disinfectant, and the purpose of that disinfectant is to disinfect the pipe, yeah? So we put a proper disinfectant, one that will kill all the germs and anything like that. And so that's why you can see that inside our house over here, with these pipes, we've sealed all of them. You can see this, yeah? We've sealed them because we don't want the water to drop out. We've sealed them, properly sealed, yeah? There are some that are not sealed perfectly. For example, this one, you can see that it's dripping just a little bit. You can see the water right there. It's dripping just a little bit and the water is making the floor wet, yeah? But that's just 2 of them, one here and another one right there for that one, yeah? So they are dripping, but that's helpful because it's disinfecting all the pipes. You're literally flushing out the entire system because we want to make sure that we get rid of any form of infection that could have been inside those pipes. Also, this area around the house, it had been abandoned for quite some time because we hadn't been using the structure. So a lot of grass had been growing around. So we had to clean it out. As you can see, there was a lot of digging work in removing the grass. There's still some grass over here. This is going to have to be removed because it can harbor things like snakes. You don't want any of that stuff near your house. So the guys are also helping to remove all the grass. You can see this entire area. It has been dug out nicely, properly, with a hoe and a rake, you know, a forked hoe. I think this is a forked hoe, yeah? This is a forked hoe over here. And then we have a spade over there, or a shovel, and then a rake over there. So we've used it to clean it out. We have a guy over there helping to clean out. And all this grass is to be taken out on wheelbarrows to ensure that this place is clean and it's not a breeding ground for any infection or any disease or any animals that could come and they want to attack our chickens that are inside the house. So for now, we're going to carry on cleaning out the place, disinfecting it, ensuring that it's as clean as possible. And hopefully tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, we shall have the wood shavings in. I'll show you guys everything as we go on, as we put the feeders in, as we put the drinkers in, as we put the wood shavings inside. I'm just going to show you the entire preparation right until we have the birds coming in. We need to close it off to make sure that, you know, the wind doesn't come in, the place remains warm during the brooding. We're going to do everything to ensure that this time we have no deaths at all. Thanks guys for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, smash that notification bell. That way you never miss out on an upload. Lots of love. Bye-bye.